Just on a bike ride to the grocery store, answering a question. Somebody posed the question, while you're waiting for grace to bring about your realization, what do you do in the meantime? And this is kind of a two-part question, because there is an assumption that you have to wait for external grace to have a level of attainment, so to say. But if the true guru resides within your own heart, which it does, the true guru resides in all of our hearts. Which means that grace is already with you. You don't have to wait for grace. Grace is already within your being. So you don't have to wait for external grace to have realization. This is the mind's way of buying itself more time to be in control. But you're not the mind, and you're not the thought or the reality that you need external grace for realization. This is the mind. This is the mind's way of keeping a foothold and staying in the driver's seat. So, grace is already with you. And always. And the second part of the question is what to do in the meantime while you're waiting for realization. And on another note, as far as grace goes, the fact that you are inquiring into the self, this is grace. This is grace at play for you to investigate yourself. So, what to do while you're waiting for realization, while you are deep in the investigation into the self? Well, self-inquiry or Advaita Vedanta, other schools of thought and practice like this is all Jnana Yoga. And there's various schools of yoga for your particular personality and mental framework type. There's a school for each of these. There's Hatha Yoga, there's Kundalini Yoga, there's meditation, there's pranayama, there's mantra. There's bhakti, there's kirtan, and all of these work on tempering the mind and the body to prepare you for realization. So in the meantime, you could exchange some of your current daily practices with dharmic practices. But there's, again, nothing in truth to wait for. What you are is already, but your mind is asleep to it. The Supreme is active within you now, but your mind won't believe it. Even when you have a moment of realization, your mind won't believe it because it's beyond the mind's comprehension. And in truth, it's beyond any comprehension. The mind can only comprehend what it perceives. And things it can conceive of. But what you are is beyond everything, anything. And at the same time, it is everything. There's no waiting. And even just a glimpse of this is in itself the completeness of realization. This is something that is interwoven in time and space, but it is in truth outside of time and space. So when a person feels like they're remembering this, this is just the mind's way of labeling the recollection of this. But to recollect something outside of time and space is to be that. It's not a memory. It's not imagination. It's not a recollection. This is true seeing. You are that always. But the mind will have you believe that you need something else, or you need another path to find this, or you need XYZ, and you need nothing. Search within, search your own perception, and the truth will blind you. Infinite blessings and love. Peace.